Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I am exhausted, but I said I have not been live in forever. I had my challenge last week. I was traveling for half the week last week. So I said, let me just hop on live and see. I got some questions. I don't have nothing planned to talk about. I said I would do a simple and a quick question and answer. So if you have a business question, drop it in the chat. If you have a business question, drop it in the chat. What I got going on? If you are interested in learning how to structure your business, market your business, create a digital product, I am having a free masterclass this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to comment bank in the comments for the link. Is franchising a business a hard process? It's an expensive process. So you're going to have to, what's it called? You have to get your business franchise compliance in all the states that you want to sell a franchise in, which is going to be an expensive attorney process. Like you're going to have like some legal fees for that. And then once you get your business certified to be able to sell a franchise in the states that you want to sell them in, then you can start selling the franchise. So that upfront structure system process is it's not hard. It's a little time consuming and a little expensive, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's hard. Joy, God is so good that you came online. I just secured my first consultation. Come on, Rosemary. Got her first consultation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come on. How do I pay myself from an LLC? If you are an LLC and you're not taxed as an S corp, you're going to just transfer the money from your business account to your personal account, and that's how you pay yourself. If you are an S corp, if you're an LLC taxed as an S corp, then you're going to pay yourself via payroll. What platform will you use for your free class? I'm new. So my free class is going to be via Zoom. So I'm going to go over how to get your business to the bank, knowing how to structure, fund, and market your business. You want to comment bank in the comments to get the free link for the Zoom link. I kind of feel myself being sick. Yes, conscious. Baby, come on with this first contract. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's see, any more questions? I have been traveling. I have been in airports. I have been in hotels. I have been doing, you know what I'm saying, what God wants me to do. I have been living in my purpose. And let me say this. It's easy sometimes to complain when what you've been asking for, you're finally living, right? Like you're going to ask, hey, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And then when you're actually living in what you asked God for, like there's always a burden with a blessing. Like there's always some pros and some cons with whatever it is that you're asking for. And I think the devil wants you to get so caught up in what is, I don't want to say what's negative, like what is, I guess, the tiresome part of the blessing, right? So let me change my verbiage. I am not getting sick. I am not tired. I am thankful that God is blessing me with a life that allows me to travel, a life that allows me to do all these fun things and teach business anywhere. So I am thankful for having a eventful week last week. I am not tired. Let me check myself and what I'm putting out into the atmosphere. Okay. How do I get a business line of credit? Epoxy Prime, you want to comment bank in the comments and you want to attend my free masterclass this Sunday at 9 p.m. I'm going over how to get a business line of credit. I also have a business credit course that's going to walk you through how to structure your business, how to get a business line of credit, and the lenders you need. That course is going to be my business funding course. If you comment no PG, you can get that course. In fact, I'll make that course on sale tonight. I haven't had a sale in a while. Hold on, y'all. I will put my business funding course on sale tonight. So Epoxy Prime, I'm doing this for you. My business credit course, I think it's normally $199. I'll put it on sale tonight for $47. So no one can say I can't afford your programs. I'm about to make it so that whatever you was going to spend on dinner or lunch, you can now know how to get funding in your EIN only. Hold on, let me change the price. Okay. If you comment no PG, a link will be sent and you can get my business funding course. It's going to be $47. It's going to go over how to properly structure your business for funding. Even if you're in a high-risk industry, it's going to go over how to get business grants and how to establish business credit that's solely in the business EIN. And it's going to give you all of the trade lines, all the lenders, everything you need to establish business credit. So Epoxy Prime, that is for you. It's called an owner's withdrawal to pay yourself as an LLC. Correct. An owner's withdrawal. If you're an LLC taxed as an S corp, it'll be called a distribution. How can I get assistance with grants? I've applied for a lot but haven't been awarded any. Okay, make Nosh Concrete. I know I'm tearing this little name up. You want to get my grant bundle. My grant bundle is only $99. It's going to give you a link to 1,000 business grants, and it's going to give you training courses as to explain to you exactly what to ask for and what not to ask for. So you're probably asking for the wrong thing. I have an S corp offshore company doing business outside. Okay. Hosam, I don't know what the question is. Do you have any recommendations for setting up a business as it relates to purchasing a boat for business use? So Joshua, you're going to want to get my business funding course. I just put on sale for Epoxy Prime for $47. You want to comment no PG in the chat to get it. You're going to have to establish business credit in the different tiers. If you don't have $47, then you want to comment bank. And in my free masterclass this Sunday, I'm walking through the entire process of establishing business credit. To be honest, it's going to take you about 6 to 8 months to be able to build your business credit profile up to be able to walk into the bank to then go ahead and get financing for this boat. Your class is great on Sunday evening. Thank you, Encouragement World. How long do you prefer before paying yourself out as well? Okay, 615 Marku, what do you mean paying yourself out as well? What does that mean? How do I bring back my old LLC and do the BOI? When you say bring back your old LLC, I'm going to assume you mean it's inactive. So if your LLC is inactive, you want to contact your Secretary of State. You have not filed your annual LLC report. Your Secretary of State either does the report or they will direct you to the organization for your state that governs those reports being filed. And then once you make your LLC active, you will then file your BOI report. If you need help filing your BOI report, you want to comment BOI in the chat and we will fill it out for you. LLC, how to get this. Okay, Rain 3T, if you can say your question again. How are unemployment taxes affected single owner LLC? I don't know what you mean. If you have employees, I don't get what you mean. Unemployment taxes. Unemployment taxes are going to be assessed with someone's payroll. So if you're a single member LLC and you have employees, then you have to pay unemployment tax, and those have to go to your state. If you're an LLC member and you're being taxed as an S Corp, then you would also be considered an employee of your business, and you want to make sure that your state taxes, if you have them, and then those unemployment taxes are going to your state. Okay, let's see. I closed my LLC. Do I still need to file a BOI report? No, you do not if you close your LLC. How long does it take to get approved for a business vehicle? About 6 to 8 months. I'm a hairstylist. I sell hair, a baker, and I decor parties. LLC for each. What's the umbrella deal? You need to have an LLC for each. You need to have an LLC for each business. Now, if you want to have one LLC, own all the LLCs, or you can just have separate LLCs. So you're a hairstylist, a baker, and you decor. So you have 3 different businesses. So you can have it like this. You can either have your 3 businesses separate, or you can have one LLC own all 3 LLCs. But each business needs to be its own LLC, regardless as if they're going to be on their own or if you're going to have one business own them. Your challenge last week was so informative. Thank you, RW Purple 13. Thank you. You know, your girl tries. Your girl tries. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? Because I think I am going to go to bed early, just, kind of gather myself. I am quick to get sick. I have been running full throttle. Can I still receive a business line of credit even if I'm already in the SBA's arrears program, baby? Is the SBA loan a personal loan, or was it a business loan? If it was a business loan, is it reporting on your business credit bureaus? If it is, you're probably going to want to establish a line of credit in an LLC that does not have anything that's derogatory. When to elect an S Corp for a single member LLC? You want to become an S Corp when you're making about $60,000 or $80,000 in profit. What are some pros and cons of having a mature LLC under another name and then adding DBA fictitious names, or would you recommend a whole other LLC? So Concept Candle Bar, I don't know what you're doing. So if you are using an LLC that has age and you change the name, changing the name doesn't change the age. It's still going to be the same age. So you can amend the name, you can change the name, you can do a fictitious name. That doesn't change the age of the LLC. So if you're trying to get funding and you have an older LLC and you change the name, you'll still be able to get the funding. But just changing the name doesn't change the corporate age. You're just changing the name. I took your bank masterclass. It was great. I referred 2 other people to take your class. Thank you, Longest, today, too. Thank you. I just took the first step of opening an LLC, a holding LLC. You mentioned the requirement for building credit for your business for the person trying to buy a boat. This is apply if, baby, whoever's trying to buy a boat. If you're trying to purchase things in your business name, then you need to get my business funding masterclass or attend my free masterclass on Sunday. If you want the information tonight along with the trade lines, then you want to get my business funding masterclass. You want to comment no PG in the comments. If you're like, girl, I don't know you, let me get some free information first, I got you. You want to comment bank and you want to be on the Zoom call this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, as I break down how you're going to purchase equipment and vehicles in your business Okay, Lawless, today I'm going to see you in the challenge in January. I am having a challenge January 6th on how to get your business to the bank. We're going to break down how to properly structure your business, how to legally run and operate your business, how to protect your assets with holding companies, with parent companies, with trusts, how to market your business, how to know who your target audience is, how to get the people who need your product and or service to your brick and mortar or to your website. We're going to go over how do you make your own digital product. How can you take what you already know and make it into a digital product and make the product one time, but make money in your sleep over and over and over again. So if that's interesting to you and you want to take my free class to hear about it, then you want to comment bank in the comments. If you're like, girl, I'm ready, I'm locked and loaded, where do I sign up, where do I get my ticket? You want to comment challenge in the challenge in the comment for the challenge tickets. So you can't have one LLC and 3 DBAs. Bright girl, you need to be on my masterclass. Having one LLC and 3 DBAs is like you being charged with murder and you're representing yourself. Can you represent yourself in a criminal case? You can. Should you? You should not. Okay, so big girl, you want to come to my free masterclass this Sunday. Comment bank in the comments, and I'm going to break down why you should not have it. But to answer your question quickly, for asset protection reasons, you don't want to combine multiple businesses together. Do you do one-on-one mentorship? I sure do, Dondre. I sure do. If you're looking for a one-on-one mentorship, my mentorship program actually starts on Wednesday. Orientation is Wednesday, and class starts on Monday. So if you're interested in my mentorship program, and we have money to invest. Okay, this is not a $1,000 program. It's not a $2,000 program. It's not a $4,000 program. Okay, so if you have money to invest and you have the time to show up, then you're going to want to email me. You want to go on my website. Comment. What is my code? I think my code word is mentor. Comment mentor and fill out that application. And then my team will contact you. If you do it tonight, they'll contact you tomorrow to get you in this next mentorship program that starts. Orientation is on Wednesday, and we actually start on Monday. Is there a book, or do you offer something that teaches all taxes, whether personal? But girl, come on and sell my products. 615 Marco. I have a tax deduction guide for small businesses and 26 separate industries. So you want to comment tax guide in the comments to get my tax deduction guide. Yes, ma'am, I sure do. Okay, any other questions before I take this good makeup off? Any other business questions? Let me see. Can a holding company be established after an LLC? A holding company can be established whenever. So you can do it before your LLCs, after your LLCs. It can be established whenever. What to do if you do not want the business anymore? If you don't want the business anymore, I'm assuming you're saying what to do with the LLC. You can dissolve it if you want, or you could just keep the LLC, keep it active, and use it as a holding company. You can just keep it just in case you start to do a new business and just change the name. Let's see, any other questions? It just feels so weird, like answering all these questions, like I'm normally just running my mouth on live, never even looking at questions. So now I'm actually looking at them. I kind of feel like, whoa, what am I doing here? Where can I find the information that you share about virtual business addresses? You want to comment. What do you want to comment? I have it in my Structure Your Business. In my Structure Your Business masterclass. But yeah, let's see. I'm right here. It's in my Structure Your Business masterclass. You want to comment structure and a structure for my Structure My Business masterclass breaks down how to get your business address. Okay, see, any other questions? Any other questions? What is the business credit score? Do I need to get approved for business phone lines? And can I do multiple business accounts at the same time? You don't need to have a business credit score for a... Okay, if you're trying to get a phone line in your EIN like T-Mobile or Verizon, you're looking for an 80 Paydex score, but you can just go on... You can get a virtual business phone number. Like a Ring Central, a Grasshopper, a Smart Line. What else is there? Where it will ring to your personal cell phone, but the number will be a business number. And it will say the name of the phone company, so you know to answer like, hello, blah. You know how to answer the phone professionally. How can I see my Paydex score? You can go to nav.com, NAV. Baby, y'all need to be in my masterclass on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Comment Bank. You can see your business credit score by going to nav.com, NAV.com. So N as in Nancy, A as in Apple, V as in Victor.com. And nav.com is going to be like Credit Karma for your business credit, and it's going to show your business credit score. No, you cannot change your NAICS code. Once you pick that code, you are stuck with it. Should you put a life coaching business as a LLC? Baby, you should put a monkey fly business as an LLC. The second you think about starting an LLC, a business needs to be an LLC. I don't care what it is. It needs to be an LLC. Can I add new members to an old LLC? Yes, you can. You're going to file an amendment and you want to add additional members. What is the difference between business capital and a business line of credit? Can I apply for both? Business capital. Capital is another word for like business funds. There's a difference in a line of credit and a business loan. A loan is where you're going to get one amount of money and you pay it back over a certain amount of time. Where a line of credit is like a credit card. You only pay on the amount that you use. So if you have a $30,000 line of credit and you lose $5, you just pay on the $5. You don't pay on the full $30. If you got a $30,000 loan, you pay on the full $30,000 on month one. Do you need an EIN for your holding company? If what NAICS code? Yes, you need an EIN for your holding company. Your business structure 4-pack is going to be your LLC, EIN, operating agreement, business bank account. Those are the 4 things we need for our business structure. You can use any NAICS code. We're not doing anything with the holding company, so it doesn't matter what your NAICS code is. Thank you for this date. My date is not changed in my masterclass. Yes, the masterclass is let me get on my team. The masterclass is this Sunday. So if that says the 10th, let me go ahead and ruffle some feathers real quick. So still go ahead and sign up. You will get the correct Zoom link. Hold on. Let me ruffle some feathers nicely. Hey, team. I need the masterclass date updated, please. That's why you gotta always check your stuff. You always gotta check yourself. You gotta check your stuff yourself. You gotta check your stuff yourself. Because if not, baby, you will get caught slipping. Okay, baby. If you have questions about the holding company, you need to type in holding in the comments and get my holding company masterclass. Or you want to attend my free masterclass by commenting bank. But the holding company does nothing but hold the asset. So no, we're not getting insurance. No, we're not building business credit. No, we're not getting credit card. We aren't doing anything with the holding company but holding the asset. Hence, it's being called holding company. Do you register your LLC for Texas? If you're asking me, do I form LLCs in Texas, then the answer would be yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I always got to leave y'all with a nugget. So what nugget are we going to talk about? Let's talk about this BOI report. So if you already have your LLC, your BOI report or your beneficiary ownership information report is going to be due on January 1st of 2025. This is going to be a one-time report. If you have your LLC, if you formed your LLC in 2023 and sooner, meaning 22, 21, 20, then the report's going to be due on January 1st of 2025. If you formed your LLC this year, the BOI report is due 90 days after the formation of your LLC. It's going to be a one-time report where you're telling the federal government, hey, I have an ownership interest in this LLC. As long as nothing changes. So your address for your business doesn't change, the ownership doesn't change, it's just a one-time report. If information changes after you file this report, then you are going to have to file an update to update the information to make sure that it is current. If you don't file this report on time, you're looking at getting a fine of $500 a day, up to $10,000, and up to 2 years in jail. Okay, so is it 2 years or 3 years in jail? We don't want to play with the feds with this one. Okay, so you want to make sure that you get your BOI report in, or your beneficiary ownership information report. You can either comment BOI in the comments and I can do the report for you, or you can go to fincen.gov, fincen.gov, and fill out that report. Okay, but you want to make sure that you have your BOI report in. If you already had your LLC by January 1st, so let's go on ahead and get it in December. Let's go on ahead and get it in December. And then if you formed your LLC this year, then it's due 90 days after your LLC is formed. So BOI report, you may have heard of the Corporate Transparency Act or the CTA. This is going to be where the federal government now wants to know who owns the LLC. Now, before y'all act like, oh my gosh, I got to tell the feds my information. When you file a tax return, you're already telling the federal government, hey, I have an ownership interest in this business, if you're filing a tax return and claiming the income from your business. So it's nothing new. For those who have a anonymous LLC, the federal government will now know that you have an ownership interest in the LLC, but the BOI report information is not public information. So no one can go to the federal government site and look up to see who said what. So you'll still have anonymity as far as people looking up to see who owns it, but the federal government will now know that you own this LLC or have an ownership interest in it, hence why they're now requiring you to file this form. Okay. Any other business questions? This just seems so random. Let's see. How much do you charge to assist? I charge $1.99 to file your BOI report. You motivated me to do a podcast with Bam Man. Come on and get with Bam Man. I like little Bam Man. He was nice. He's very professional. So if you want to do a podcast with Bam Man, I say you do it. I got a lot of business referrals from it. He has an awesome team. So shout out to Bam Man. Just for clarity, so I have already filed the BOI. I do not have to file again unless there are updates. Correct. The BOI is just one time. Now, for your state, the LLC annual report, that's due every single year. Your BOI, as of now, is just one time. I don't know what this new administration is going to be doing, but as of now, it's just a one-time form. Okay, I'm going to see you on Sunday. Who is this? Ling Han? What if I have an LLC that has not been renewed in 2 years? Then maybe you don't have an LLC. Okay, your LLC is inactive. And so you're going to have to file the LLC annual report to update your LLC to now reactivate it. Better to dissolve and open a trust private. Okay. If you say so. What is the web address for the BOI? FinCEN, FINCEN.gov. FinCEN, FINCEN.gov. I cannot pin the address. I cannot type on my live. So the second I touch my screen on my live to type anything or pin a comment, my whole screen just freezes and I can't power off. So my Instagram is false. So I can, if you notice, if you ever join, I never pin any comments, comment this word. I can't touch anything on my screen to pin it. So I can't pin the site. So it's going to be FinCEN. So FINCEN.gov, G-O-V. FinCEN, or you can just Google BOI report. Y'all see my new Stanley? Isn't she cute? What do you do about giving your license out? What do you think about Florida giving out new driver license number? I don't know. How do you check to see if you filed it correctly? If you already filed your report, if anything is missing, then they should be sending you a deficiency letter. So just make sure that the address you put on that report is a current address and you're checking your mail. If something is off, they will let you know. Okay, I think I answered everyone's question. Now, forget asking me a question. I'm about to ask y'all a question. Type in the chat 3 things that we're going to do. Type in the chat 3 things that you're going to work on in your business for before 2024 ends. 3 things that you're going to work on to grow your business before 2024 ends. Because we're not even talking about 2025. We still got a month and a half to kill it in 2024. So what are 3 things? Let me see. Y'all asking me these questions. I'm asking you a question. What are 3 things that you're going to work on to grow your business to make 2024 your best year? Baby, I know y'all typing something. Let me see. Let's scroll up. Let me scroll up. Oh, y'all didn't. Okay, thank you. Properly structuring your business, a business plan, and business funding. Awesome. And I don't see no one else typing in what they gonna do to grow their business. Oh, so y'all want to just ask me questions. Y'all want to just ask me questions. Well, I'm going to leave you with this. Being the CEO of your business, everything is going to ride on your shoulders. So it is so important that you take care of yourself. That you take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, but also always be educating yourself in your industry to make sure that you are the expert in your industry. It doesn't matter, how much money you have. It doesn't matter, how long you've been in the game. You want to make sure that you are the expert in your industry so that you understand everything about your business. So, knowing everything about your business means where am I lacking? Where is my business lacking? How do I say this? What problems does my business have? What systems and procedures can I put in place to stop things? How can I reduce the complaints and increase the compliments? What is my business doing well so I know to put more money and more effort into that? What are some things my business is lacking so I know what systems and or procedures to put in place to fix the part that's not doing well? You as the CEO have to wear all of these hats. You have to know everything about your business. Now, do you have to do it all? No, you don't. You can now delegate, have people do things, but it's up to you to know and understand everything of what is going on. Okay, so for that reason, you as the CEO should always be game planning. You should always be having a vision board. That's why I believe in having business besties. You need to join the C at the Bank University so you can get you some business besties. Join the comments. But you want to always be like, what conferences are you attending? What classes are you taking? What mentorship are you in? What course are you taking? What are you doing to make sure that you are always up on game, up on what's new, up on what is the new marketing technique, what's the best business structure, what's the best software in this industry, what's the best way to find new clientele, what's a new way to market? That is up to you. Yes, I do mentor. I am starting my new mentorship program Monday. Orientation is on a Wednesday. You want to come and mentor to fill out the application, and someone from my team will contact you. But you as a CEO, it's up to you. Besides knowing everything in your business, how is your health? What are we eating? We don't have to be, you ain't got to be skinny. You ain't got to be a size 2, but you do need to be healthy, because the more stress, the more you put on your body, are you able to handle all this, right? So what are you doing to make sure that I'm healthy? You could be a size 2 and be unhealthy, right? So what are you doing as far as exercising, as far as your cardiovascular, as far as eating your fruits and vegetables? Anyway, girl, you're talking about fruits and vegetables, baby. All of this plays a part in everything, right? Being the expert, being healthy, having a team, having a plan or a vision for your business. Where's your business going? What goals do you have? Making sure that those are written out somewhere and you're always looking at those goals. And then next but not least, a lot of times as we're focusing on what we want moving forward, never forget where you started. Never forget where you came from, because at some point you're going to have to pat yourself on the back to be like, I have really come a long way, right? I've really come a long way. It's easy to focus on what you don't have, and it's easy to also focus on, hey, I've come a long way. And we keep beating ourselves up because we're not where we want to be, when maybe you are a long way back from where you used to be, okay? Okay, I'm answering 3 more questions. I'm going to bed. Life insurance is important. Let me know if anyone wants to plan for retirement. Okay. I'm very stressed out and unhealthy. I have a bad habit of taking care of... Girl, Beauty born again. Taking care of everyone else and putting yourself on the back burner, girl. I was there for 10 years. I was there for 10 years, girl. Was there for 10 years. You cannot do that. It's not sustainable. It is not sustainable, and the only person you are hurting is you. The only person you are hurting is you. Okay. Anything else? I have one more. I said I was going to answer 3 more questions. Okay, y'all got a question. Great. Tonight, I put my business funding course on sale for $47. Comment no PG if you want the link. I'm having a free masterclass this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, going over business structure, asset protection, marketing, business funding that's solely in the business EIN, and digital products. How to make a product one time based off the knowledge you already know and sell it over and over and over again. If that's interesting to you, comment bank in the comments for the free Zoom link. If you are interested in joining my 5-day business challenge on January 6th to the 10th, then you want to comment challenge. If you have money for mentorship, okay, this is not a $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 program, but if you want to take your business to that next level and you're interested in mentorship, comment mentor, and an application will be sent to you. My team will call you probably tomorrow, okay? Everyone have a fantastic night, and I will, of course, see you at the bank.